Put your hands together, everybody. Mr. Jim Carrey. Here he is. Very happy to see his Toronto fans and all of you who've driven up so far and so long. Hello.
Hi,
Nice
how are
to
you?
see you?
Thank you very much. Nice to be seen.
Since 1998, I've been waiting here for you to come and receive your star.
That's so sad. That's so terribly sad. Got a knapsack or anything?
Yeah, they have a
Sunblock?
sleeping bag.
Good.
You were
Yes,
given the honor in 98.
Absolutely, and it was a great honor. I was in the middle of something. I was in the middle of a project, and I couldn't get away, and I'm so glad I finally got to come down and just slobber all over it. It's wonderful.
Your career's actually been very, very amazing. Is this one of the highlights, getting recognized here in Canada?
Absolutely, because, you kind of go away and you're all over the place, and I've been traveling all over the world and doing my thing and living in Los Angeles for a long time. But when I come back here, I always get that same feeling, the feeling of lightness and the feeling of home, and I'm so glad to finally get a chance to say to Canadian people how much they mean to me and how wonderful the whole trip has been. So I couldn't have done it without you, and I really appreciate you, and I'm so happy to be here with you.
Well, your fans have been waiting all day for you.
Yeah.
And we have someone in the crowd right now who's going to get one of your very lucky fans and to ask you a question. So, Anwar?
Okay.
Cheryl, Jim, we got fans from Ireland. Maria, what's your question for Jim Carrey?
How's it going, Jim? I was just wondering if you'd like to come out for a pint with me and my mate after the show.
I'm sorry, you'll have to repeat that again
wanna come out
in
for a-
French as well.
I was wondering if you want to come out for a pint of Guinness after the show with me and my mate.
Did
Yes.
you know? Did you understand?
Yes.
What was it?
Meet me after the show and we'll paint?
Have a pint.
And we'll paint,
Have a
yes.
pint.
Darn it, I just shaved off my goatee. I could have hung from the ceiling and just gone back and forth over the canvas. It would have been nice. But, wow. Okay.
Okay, we have another question for you. Here's some things. True or false? When you were a child, you wore tap shoes to bed just in case you wanted to cheer up your parents.
Well, that was a bit of an exaggeration, but my parents were very encouraging. Everything, they always wanted me to perform. So when company came over, it didn't matter what time of the day or night it was. If I had school in the morning, it all went out the window. It was all about the show, They'd walk in the front door. I'd be flying down the stairs on my chest, and then I'd get up and do it in slow motion, and that type of thing, and it would just go from there. So it's been a crazy trip, and my parents were behind me from the very beginning. Percy Joseph Carey was one of the funniest people that ever walked on the planet, and he had to be because his name was Percy, and that helps.
We'll let you go receive your star. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
Mr. Jim Carrey, ladies and gentlemen. He's come home and he's happy to see his fans. Very happy to see all of you. And of course, yes, this is going to be a very, very big night. And right here from Roy Thompson Hall, and we'll see you all in just a little bit. Good night.